Hello strangers, I'm back on YouTube. I'm remaking my escaping tutorial hell video because I didn't like the first one. I feel like me talking would be better, so here it is. Quick backstory, a year and a half or 2 years ago, I kept seeing all these 3D art videos and I was like, oh my god, that's cool, I want to do it. It took me a while to figure out it was Blender, and then I just downloaded it. I opened it, I was like, wow, there's a lot in here, let me go look at a tutorial. And if you know which tutorial it was, it's the worst one for a complete beginner. I have no issue with that man or the tutorial, but I feel like the tutorial is for someone who's used to a 3D software of any kind, because after using Nomad Sculpt and playing with Blender, like, I could answer which tools he was going to use way before he even said anything. So that's all I have to say about it. But back then I couldn't get past the second part, so I quit. Got onto Myths tutorials on TikTok, did those, then I was like, I can make my own thing. Was wrong. It was terribly wrong, and I got so frustrated that I just dropped them both. But 6 months later, I got back on Nomad Sculpt because I was getting recommended all these videos on YouTube. And yeah. Now on to how I changed that. So I wanted to make my own things. And in order to do that, I went on Pinterest, looked at images that I liked, used them as reference, and created stuff. And when I had an issue with creating something, I would go on YouTube and search up a tutorial that matched it, like fingers or whipped cream, how to make that, instead of just following a tutorial all the way through. 2, I never gave up. Even when I was making something ugly, I just kept going. Like, when I first tried something, it took me like 2 weeks to make it. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Something that probably would have taken me like a day or two took me 2 weeks. So there's that. And at the bottom right are some of the YouTubers I watch to get to where I'm at, if you're curious. Okay, on this slide is how I used to make things and how I make things now utilizing tutorials. So the first picture is when I just followed a tutorial. Yeah, I know. The second one was when I tried to make something on my own, feeling confident. Woo, that one looks bad too. And on the third and fourth, you can tell that not only did I take time to learn skills, but I also utilized tutorials. And that's where you can be if you take your time. Okay, so overall, I would say be consistent with your work. I understand rage quitting and not liking what you initially make, but that's just the beginning. And even now, I make ugly stuff, so there you go. When you use a tutorial, make sure you know what you're using it for. Are you just blindly following it? Or are you just trying to get used to this new tool? Figuring out how this tool works? What is your reason? My personal opinion is to keep your old work, because sometimes you're so focused on getting good at something you don't realize how much you progressed throughout your time. So that it's just a nice thing to look back on. And tutorials aren't your enemy, it's you. That's all I gotta say. If you've gotten this far, I'd like to say thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like my work. And that's all I gotta say. Bye.